Today, going to do some hamburger steaks, a real simple recipe. We're going to put this hamburger steaks on the griddle, but also check this out. I have sweet corn on the Traeger in the half husk from HEB. All I did was put olive oil on them, and I'm running them at about 200 degrees. So we're going to get about a 30-minute smoke on these. So I dialed my Traeger up to 350 degrees after 30 minutes. So we're going to go probably about another 20 minutes or so with this corn before we pull it off. I want to show y'all something. This is my wife's herbal garden. Holly keeps these herbs just growing out here in our backyard. Let me show you something else now. So from the herb garden into a special blend of herb butter for our corn.
Oh, hi. So in here is 1 stick of butter, probably 1 12 to 14 inch stem of rosemary, and about 4 sprigs of thyme, all chopped up. And I put in about a half a teaspoon of salt and about a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And that's what we're gonna use to butter the corn.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be delicious.
Hamburger steaks are real simple. You just make hamburger patties, and then of course we put our chupacabra along with some Worcestershire sauce and a little bit of olive oil. Keeps them from sticking to the griddle. I have my griddle set on low, and I do have an aggressive side. This right side of the griddle cooks much faster. That's perfect. That caramelized, crusty side underneath is exactly what we're looking for. If we touch these, we can feel that they're mushy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish these right here on this griddle. So these are finished. These burgers are finished now. You can tell because they've shrunk up. We've also got a lot of blood on the griddle now that came out and caramelized, coagulated, whatever you want to say. So now you can see both sides of these have that crust on it. That's why the griddle does such a good job. You keep a crust on this, and you keep your flavor inside the meat like it belongs. Now we're getting some blackening happening on both of these cobs. I did put a little bit of olive oil. I just kind of poured it over each cob. So that's what you're seeing this actually frying in. Watch for the pops. They're pretty wicked. Here we go.
All right, guys, so I've got a corn cob holder. I've got my compound butter down in the bowl, and I'm just gonna chop my cobs off. We really like the flavor of the Mexican street corn, so this is gonna feel a lot like that. And then we're gonna add a special ingredient at the end. So I'm gonna get this done and then come back to you. All right, so I have cut off all my little corns. I'm stirring up my compound butter, and this is the best part. This is the part that I love. This is Lone Star goat cheese, and it's local to San Antonio. I think it comes from the Johnson City or Blanco area, and that's why we really like it. We love local products. So this is made by, actually, if I think it's the right person that I know, I don't quite know her label, but she is a female farmer that raises her own goats, milks her own goats, and makes her own cheese on site. So
a farm her.
Oh, quit it.
If you're watching RFD TV, that's what they say.
We love that. So I just crumble up a little bit of goat cheese on this to get a little tang. It gives it that creaminess. It gives it a little bit of tangy that we really like, that kind of harkens to that Mexican street corn without it being so spicy.
So check this out. I'm gonna do a little brown gravy. This has got little bits of mushroom in it. And there's a fantastic little hamburger steak. And then here's the corn. Y'all have a good day.
Salud.